Hi, very warm welcome in today's session at eBorn Consulting. In this session, we would be looking at the dashboard developed in SAP Lumira. This dashboard gives details about user roles, conflicts, and also highlights the users having access authorizations. Let us understand the data flow for the dashboard. For this dashboard, we have used three systems: SAP ECC, SAP BW, and SAP BO. In SAC, we have users, roles, and assigned authorizations. In addition to these authorizations, we also have maintained conflict definitions and excessive authorizations definition. We would be looking at these definitions in next slides. The required data is extracted to BW. The BW modeling consists of DSOs, cubes, and multi-providers. The queries are developed on top of multi-providers. These queries are used in SAP Lumira as data sources for various components. Let us now look at the conflict definitions. These definitions are used to identify the conflict type and associated T-codes and business functions. Based on the T-codes from the conflict in role assigned and is identified, and corresponding users are marked with conflict IDs. Let us now look at the how this all information is presented in a dashboard. The dashboard basically talks about conflict authorizations assigned to various users. If you have a look at this, now these many conflict codes which are identified and marked against users are having displayed. It also gives details about individual users. If you click on a particular conflict, the entire graph changes for that conflict. Similarly, then the other graphs which displays the user-wise conflicts gets reflected based on the conflict code. Similarly, the functions which has been identified based on the masters or the conflict definitions are also displayed. Same functionality can be used on the second graph, that is users with conflict authorizations. This graph displays users. If you click on a particular user, then that particular user is having how many conflicts is displayed. Similarly, those conflicts following under which functions is also been displayed. Now when we talk about excessive authorization assigned, similar to the conflicts, we have excessive authorizations codes. The data is displayed based on the codes, and also in the next graph the data is displayed based on the users. If you click on one particular access code ID, the graph changes to the users assigned to that ID and the functions based on that ID. Similarly, the definitions which are displayed on the dashboard itself are restricted to that particular code. If you click on any of the user, then the graph restricts itself to that user and the entire dashboard changes accordingly. So here you can have a look at the for that particular user how many conflicts, which type of functions, how many excessive authorizations, what is the definition of that conflict, and what is the definition of that excessive authorization is visible. That's it for today's session. In this session, we have gone through the details of a Lumira dashboard and corresponding data flow. Below are our contact details. Please do not hesitate to connect us. Thank you for watching us and stay connected with eBorn for next video.